In this lecture, we are going to change the apparent attributes of our theme and customize it. The first thing we are going to do in this lecture is to change the color of our status bar. Okay, I stopped the emulator for the previous lecture. Inside my style, I create the first item. I open the item tag and type Android : color primary dark and see the item. To change the color of the status bar, you should use the color primary dark item. Okay, now I should declare the desired color to the item. Inside values folder, I open colors.xml. We'll define all colors that we'll use in our application in this file. You see that by default Android Studio has added 3 colors with arbitrary names to this file. The first is color primary, and the second is color primary dark, and the third one is color accent. Inside any of these colors, there is a code that specifies our color. Currently, we don't want to do anything with color primary and color accent. I remove the color primary code. For its value, I'm going to select one of material colors. For example, I'm going to change the color of the status bar to red. Notice that you should use a color density of 700 or 800 for the status bar. Okay, I'm going to copy the density code of 700. Return to Android Studio and paste my code inside the value of color primary dark. So we changed our color primary dark color to red. Now we should declare this color to our item. I go to styles.xml and inside the apptheme style and declare the color to the item that I have made. I type @color/ color primary dark. This means that get it from colors.xml. Which color to get? Color primary dark. Okay, if you notice, Android Studio has issued an error for this line of code. I keep the mouse over this item. The error is due to the fact that Android color primary dark item requires API level 21 or Android Lollipop, while we have set our minimum SDK on API 15 or Android 4. To deal with this error, remove Android : from the item name. Okay, you see that the error is gone. Okay, let's run our project on the emulator and see if our status bar color changed or not. Alright, as we expected, the color of our status bar changed to red. Of course, bear in mind that the status bar color will change only in Android Lollipop and higher versions, and in lower versions of Android, the status bar color will be dark by default, and using the color primary dark item will not be effective. Okay, I stopped the emulator. The next thing we are going to do is to change the color of our toolbar. Inside my style, I define a new item. I type Android : color primary, and I close the item. Using this item, you can change the color of your toolbar. Okay, now I should declare the color of my toolbar to the item. I go to colors.xml and remove color primary value. Since the status bar color is set to red, I'm going to choose red for the toolbar as well in order to keep my design consistent with material mode. Make sure you use the 500 or 600 density for the toolbar color. From material colors, I choose a red color and the 500 density. Copy the color code. I return to Android Studio and paste the code inside color primary. Now I should declare this code to the item that I had made in my style. I go to Style section and inside Android color primary I type @color/color primary. This way. You see that Android Studio issued an error for this item too. To remove this error, all you have to do is to remove Android colon from our item. Okay, that's it for color primary item. Let's run our project on emulator. Alright, our application was run, and as you see, our toolbar color changed to the desired color. We have selected the red 700 color for the status bar and red 500 for the toolbar. You see that the appearance of our application is very beautiful, and there's a consistency between the status bar and toolbar, giving our application a beautiful appearance. So far, we learned about color primary and color primary dark items. Now I stop the emulator. The next thing we are going to talk about is navigation bar color. Inside my style, I'm going to type Android colon navigation bar color and close the item. This item is used in some smartphones and in Android Lollipop and higher to change the color of the navigation bar. For its value, I'm going to type @color/color primary. This means that the color of the navigation bar has to be the same as the toolbar. Okay, let's run our project on the emulator and see the effect of this item together. Alright, our application was run, and that's it for the navigation bar color item, which we used to change the color of the navigation bar to color primary color. Thank you so much for being with us in this lecture, and make sure you do for yourself once all we did in this lecture to master the themes in material design, and follow the course in the next lecture.